Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And I just wanted to alert the people who only follow us on YouTube what they're missing on lovinglifetv.com. Now, I'm only talking about the live streams that have gone in the last 48 hours and are actually coming up tomorrow night. So this is just a sampling of live streams that I cannot put up on Loving Life on YouTube for obvious reasons. Because you've got to follow, if you use the YouTube platform, the old blinkered approach. You know, we call the mainstream media fake news. Well, you get where I'm going with this. Okay, let me tell you what we had last night as a live stream. An extraordinary discussion with Tracy, Ada, and her disabled son. And the discussion was about vaccines. And I can't obviously say anything more than that here because I'm on YouTube. But what I can let you know is that her son, who's now 30 years old, was disabled when he was only months old as a direct result of vaccines. And it's a very, very sad story. And it's something that any parent should consider when they're suggesting that your children should get any vaccine. I'm just saying. But you'll have to go to lovinglifetv.com to actually see this live stream. It goes for 90 minutes. And the last part of it is the mother of the disabled son telling her story. And it's incredibly sad. And you know the worst part of it is that the government and the vaccine companies have completely washed their hands of any involvement in her predicament as a result of her vaccine-damaged son. And the mainstream media, well, they're too scared to report on it unless they upset people higher up the chain. That's why reporting on subjects like this on lovinglifetv.com are so important to us. Now tonight at 8 p.m. Johannesburg time, not here on Loving Life on YouTube, once again, because I've seen those fat fingers come down with community strikes on my channel time and time again, and I'm over it. So I'm self-censoring myself, and these videos are going up on lovinglifetv.com. Tonight, we're going to be talking to Chris Elsom. And we're going to be talking about how the people can dictate the terms of the post-COVID Great Reset. Now, we've all probably, by now, if you're on YouTube, heard of the Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum and how they're going to have a great reset and there's going to be a one world government and all this sort of stuff. Well, we're putting our heads together to discuss options as to how, obviously there is going to be a reset because, I mean, you just have to look at the world today to see what's happened since early 2020. How can the people reclaim their sovereignty? That's the discussion tonight. And we're going to be talking about a range of things like how to boycott the fake media, how to boycott big supermarkets and big corporations, which are part of the problem, how to work with other people who've got your views on perhaps not having a vaccine, where you've now got these vaccine passports coming out. So it's going to be a discussion, very topical, about these different types of perspective. And tomorrow night, that's Wednesday night, Johannesburg time, 8 p.m., I'm going to be talking to Dr. Peter McCulloch. He's the doctor in Texas who's actually addressed the Senate, the US Senate, about this issue regarding vaccines. And of course, his name is taboo on YouTube. So I'm going to say nothing more than he is going to be talking to me tomorrow night. And we're going to be talking about things that clearly, if they went up on the Loving Life YouTube channel, it would bring us a community strike without any doubt at all, and probably could result in the closure of our Loving Life YouTube channel with its 107,000 plus subscribers. But that's the world we're living in, and that's why we have to move to lovinglifetv.com. And I'm encouraging you to register there. I've just sent out an email with close to 30 different links, all most related to South Africa. And we've got a very active forum with lots of articles and interaction and people talking about things. For registered subscribers on lovinglifetv.com, we've got a 24/7 chat. You can go and sit on there all day long and talk to other people. We've got contributing channels. Now, the contributing channels are growing very fast. We've got close to 20 contributing channels. And in fact, in the next week or two, I'll be talking to a couple of the people who actually have joined our contributing channel program. And the contributing channels are YouTube channels with a South African largely focus, who are now saying, hey, we want to, become associated with Loving Life TV. And what we do is we actually store their videos and we actually promote their new videos on our daily email that we send out, so that they're getting exposure. South Africa's getting exposure. It's giving you a whole range of different perspectives on different subjects. It's not just one person's point of view. And so it's a very, very exciting development. By the end of this year, I'm targeting to have 50, that's 50 contributing channels running from lovinglifetv.com, which means that you could just come in the morning, go through the contributing channels, see what's happening, see if there's anything new that's going on there, and you've got all these different perceptions, but with a focus on South Africa. And yes, it's not a focus from the ANC perspective like Anchor and South African TV or South African Broadcasting Corporation or News 24. This is a totally independent perspective, and the contributing channels are people who are thinking more on the basis of a South Africa moving forward post-ANC, if I can put it that way without offending anyone, including, of course, YouTube. And we then also have games. We have this thing called Super Brew, and when competitions come up on rugby, you can go and join that competition. And in fact, one of our registered members won a huge hamper of food and goods because they predicted the closest number of points difference between the Lions and the Springboks in the recent series. And we have all these different things happening. And of course we have my videos going up, and we have, of course, the live streams going up. And there's a huge video archive which is searchable. And soon we will have all 8,000 videos that have been produced by Loving Life over the last 3-4 years in the archives that you can go through and you can search on. And you can search by date, because every day new videos have gone up. So you can go to like 20th September 2019 and see what is happening on that day. This is all happening on our new platform, lovinglifetv.com. And we're going to have a radio station on there. We're working on that now. with nice relaxing music, and we'll have people up there live at different times talking to people through the radio. Look, there's a whole lot of stuff that's going on that you cannot do on YouTube. And it's got that South African focus. And you know what the most beautiful thing about the Loving Life community channel is? That it is a community. And we stand by each other. The closer members of the family who have been with us for years now, and you know they're well known within the group, if they're in trouble, believe me, the family stands behind them and helps them financially, and when it comes to issues with health and stuff like that, because we are a family. We've got this developing community. It's not this cold, sterile, censored platform like YouTube. It's a very warm, welcoming home. And I'm encouraging anyone who watches this video, who's just fixated on YouTube, to find out what a real family, what a real community on the internet's all about, because that's what we are building. And that is what we have become. So while I welcome you to please subscribe to Loving Life on YouTube, please remember to go to lovinglifetv.com and register. Become part of our community. And also please like this video, please share this video, and above all, please stay safe. I nearly said something else, but I can't say it here on YouTube, so I better be very careful what I say. Take care, guys. Bye for now.